Yo, life be funny as fuck because responsibilities really make you mad. Like, you ever like realize what you gotta do, get mad at it as if that motherfucker trying to bother you or whatever the fuck you gotta do trying to bother you. Whole time you just gotta handle it because that's a part of like your life type shit. That be life, bro. Life be life and like that. You be like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, nigga, you gotta handle that shit, bro. But it's really like excuses should just be made for books, bro, because you could do a lot of storytelling and escape what you need to take care of, but that shit always catch up to you when you just, you know, dismiss it and fuck around with it. So, hey, man, I'm telling y'all some shit I'm learning throughout my fucking life, you feel me? Nigga, what? I'm on injury reserve, nigga. Life said, hold on, you're going too fast. Overworking these. What? And that should be crazy, bro. It's like, I find myself, like, dismissing and, like, resenting people that make excuses for what, you know, for what needs to be done in life. Like, you ever hear motherfucker have a lot of dreams, have a lot of shit they want to accomplish, but know the type of motherfucker they is? I mean, nigga, you wake up late as shit. And nigga, you don't even do your bed. You're not even a respectful human being. Nigga, look at your body. You got titties hanging off your stomach. Like, nigga could care less to read. Bro probably didn't even go to school, and it's like, we the best storytellers though. We the first niggas to find excuses. We the first niggas to know what we wanted in this life, but nobody willing to flow with the wind and just go through what the fuck you gotta go through. Regardless if you think it's bullshit or not, nigga, just handle it. Like, I always say, go through and complain. Nah, I think that's what it is. Like, you know, the more you spend time alone and start to understand yourself more and why you react to shit the way you do, or you know, just similar traits that you catch on to living this life. Like, nigga, how could you be a person that wants to care for yourself and, you know, put yourself first and just understand that the worth is, you know, the ground you put in, you know, the outlook you have, the perceptions you take, you know, the battles you fight, how often you want to take on challenges. But how the fuck can you say you're that person when you around motherfuckers that don't even care about their own fucking selves? Like, you can't say the day for everybody. Shit. I know Superman got tired before, even though I ain't never seen the nigga sleep, but I know Batman did. Feel me? But I ain't gonna lie though, you know, being in a population where majority of the people in your environment gonna make excuses, and you know, that just leave you ahead of the race. You know, being at the top alone, that's what that should come with. Cause it's so easy to just not to stop. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to say, fuck this shit. I'm mad. Let me lay down and just be sad. Like, nigga, I think sad and depression is here because niggas want to go to it. It don't come to them. Like, niggas done had anxiety. Niggas done had chest tight, you know, feel me? Like, can't even sleep. Can't even breathe properly. Shortness of breath, all type of shit. Niggas searching that shit up on Google thinking I'm going to die because I'm that shit having heart attack symptoms, all type of shit. Just because of my thoughts. Just because of what I let it do to me. Whole time, it was just like, I think the attention is at the wrong thing. I think we're looking backwards. We're looking at the negative. Bro, and that amount of setback, major comeback shit is real. And that shit really opened my mind to a lot of shit, because I feel like, you know, when a lot of, you know, shit be going on, especially shit that you don't like, whether that's an injury, speak for, you know, my point of view. It's like, you want to be like, it's like you realize how much of a hurry you was in. Like, a motherfucker like you would have been like, oh, I'm cruising through life, like, I ain't really tripping, I'm doing what I gotta do. But once that shit is like in an effect you can't control, because I couldn't control my knee just fucking giving out on me, feel me? I don't know if that's old age, I thought I was 17, but that's neither here nor there. Whole time it's like, nigga, when you in that position where you couldn't do what you did that day before, or, you know, before when you was healthy, like, that shit make you realize, like, how fast you want life to go. But it's like, nigga, you gotta embrace what you in and just brainstorm and know what you want to do when you get out of this shit. If that makes sense. Nah, but truthfully speaking, like, I think the best experience is literally the best thing we could ask for, the best thing we could cherish, because everybody has a unique experience, you know, in this motherfucking world. So I think, you know, all the experiences niggas go through and is gonna continue to go through, it's like, nigga, you gotta take that shit with a grain of salt, love that shit like a motherfucker, and learn from that bitch like a motherfucker. Finesse that motherfucker like a motherfucker, take notes like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit makes sense. You feel me? All this shit makes sense. Where we at in life, nigga, all this shit makes sense. Nigga, all this shit makes sense. Like, experience is everything. Experience is success. The incentives of you enjoying the experience is you seeing the incentives that come out of it. You know, the advantage of it. That's not crazy. We get judged by our mistakes, but we can never stop making them. Think about that. Nigga, every mistake, every wrong, it'll be viewed different in different people's eyes. But, whole time, nigga, you will always continue to have that, because whole time, nigga, you ain't AI. You ain't ChatGPT, nigga. You can't revive, bro. You die once. You know what I'm saying? Like, your brain fully develops, but it also retains information. So if they didn't retain a certain information, nigga, you just don't know it. Motherfuckers just be fucking up. That should be the crazy part about shit. Like, you get judged off of some shit that you always gonna continue to do. So it's really like your morals and your standards and, you know, your beliefs really just carry you on at that point. I mean, niggas ain't bragging about it, you feel me? I wouldn't consider myself that person at all. If you know, you know. But sometimes being the fucked up person is cool, bro. Being the person that gets spoke to the less is cool. Like, you know, a lot of the times you really don't want to be in situations where you speak to people a lot, because a lot of the times motherfuckers be feeling entitled that you're part of their life now. Like, you got to solve all their problems and shit. Like, shit, college really taught me that in total. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hang out with a nigga 3-4 days, you know what I'm saying? Now this nigga think you besties. Now the nigga think, you know what I'm saying, he can't throw his trash out or ask if he can open the fridge anymore. So it's like, sometimes it's okay when, you know, you consider the fucked up person because you stand on what you stand on, and, you know, you do what you do, and you literally allow the people that detach from your life to detach. Sometimes it's in your favor, you know? The misunderstood got to be with the misunderstood, because the understood just really be slow sometimes. I don't know. And look, you gotta love your emotions. You know, it comes with you. It's who you are. You know, it's a part of your nature. Cool. This, that, third. But keep feeling bad for niggas. You know, keep not saying no to a lot of shit just because you feel like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Has been there for you, or, you know, the history of how long you knew him. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep not saying no. Because all you're doing is putting yourself behind the line. All you're doing is just continuing to head to the back of the line. I mean at life. I mean at success. I mean at priorities. I mean at, nigga, relationships. Everything. Like, it's toxic to be the person to agree with everything. It's toxic to be the person to, you know, just follow through with what a motherfucker tell you instead of having your own perspective and coming to a comprehension of the shit. Nobody... Compromising is so frowned upon. I wouldn't say frowned upon, but like look past. It's insane. Gang, no answer really be the best answer sometimes, bro. You know, sometimes shit gotta happen subtly. Like, you'll get more out of a situation when you don't even interrupt the situation. Conversations, situations, experience. I mean, like, just let shit be shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have your take on shit, but never overdo yourself. You ever hear a person ask them if they did a certain thing, or, you know, trying to get an answer out of that motherfucker, but then the nigga just say the whole story, start explaining himself? The nigga gave you so much unnecessary info, so much explanation, to the point you think this nigga's capping. What the fuck are you two? You done lost me to now I think you're lying now. Whether it's truth or not. Too much explanation is bad. Nigga, once I found out too much of anything was... I knew too much of anything was bad when I heard you can't even drink too much water, you'll die, your fucking kidneys will flood. So once I knew that, I'm like, nigga, life is about balance, nigga. So let's not disregard shutting the fuck up sometimes. Oh, shit. I forgot it's that time. We seen all the thugs in the Ramadan skis, you feel me, with the robes and shit. You know what I'm saying? What happened? I thought niggas was drillers. I thought niggas was thugs. Now niggas is spiritual and religious and, fear of God. Like, y'all be so confusing, bro. Y'all be so confusing, bro. It's like, we really do live in a movie because a motherfucker will have a different character every month. You see what happened to Drake? Think about it. He started with Lil Wayne. Feel me? He got to be in a rapping and shit. He fucked with Rihanna and shit. Nigga, R&B singer and shit. Now he lost to Kendrick and shit. Now the nigga sassy. People be having different characters. We just gotta just keep characters. Because everybody losing themselves, bro. Niggas don't know who they want to be. So it's okay. You know what it is too, bro. I promise you. Especially with you religion heads. I ain't gonna come here and just doing this bashing shit. I done enough to y'all. But like real shit, bro. The reason why you don't win in life is because you pray more than you do, nigga. You bitch more than you do, nigga. Like, you rather sit there, cry to your God for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, vent about your life, ask about this, that, the third, instead of going and walking with your own 2 damn feet that your God gave you to go work it through. Nobody want to do that shit, though. Niggas just be wanting to somehow, some way, have a nigga walk on water, come pick him up and bring him to their dreams. You got to think about it, bro. The dream's so easy, nigga. You get to that shit, you realize this ain't nothing, nigga. That shit always gonna feel better when you realize you work your ass off to get it. Not ride another nigga hand on water and fly and glide through the sky with an invisible nigga and, think they gonna carry you through the fucking walks of life. I don't know, man. I don't know.